Happy Friday, everybody. Woo! We have made it to the end of the work week. Although a lot of people are enjoying a 3-day weekend because this is the observed holiday for Independence Day, 4th of July. We're talking about how you guys are celebrating today. So much has changed. We've got a physical distance. We've got to wear masks. Both Oregon and Washington have those mask mandates. So this holiday is going to look a whole lot different. We want to know what you guys are doing. Rod, what about you over there in Clark County? What's your family up to this weekend?
Well, let's see here. I am doing what I normally do tomorrow morning, and that is play golf up at Tri-Mountain Golf Course, which sets up in Ridgefield. So looking forward to that. And then afterwards, I'll be home, and we're just going to do a simple, hot dog, hamburger kind of mixed grill. Let's see here. And really, I think that's it. I will say, one of the things that I'm going to miss, even if I don't go, I enjoy seeing the pictures on our news station and maybe in the newspaper, are the little hometown parades, which we're not going to see any of that this year, right, for obvious reasons. And, I have fond memories being a kid, riding my bicycle in one of those, and the little red, white, and blue, streamers that you put through the spokes of your wheels. So a little bit of Americana that we're not going to get to enjoy this weekend. How about you?
Unfortunately. What about you, Christine? What are you doing?
I'm working.
Oh, that's right. You are a Saturday KGW employee.
Yes. But other than that, I mean, like I think a lot of you guys out there, just kind of hanging out, probably, on the patio, balcony, I don't know, nothing too crazy or special because of our social distancing that we're all trying to do right now. And I know a lot of people are going to have backyard barbecues. Maybe I'll cook up something good. I don't know. What about you, Brenda? Anything?
No, we're staying close to home. So tomorrow is actually Jeff and I's 6-year anniversary.
Oh.
So all the things that we would usually do, like go out to dinner or like have a staycation or go out of town, we've put all that on hold. I think we're going to do the same thing, get out on the deck. I do believe this morning he's power washing the deck and probably cleaning the grill. So we'll barbecue, have a nice bottle of wine or two, perhaps.
Yeah, because why not, right?
Yeah, so we're asking
Brenda,
you. Go ahead.
Brenda, 6 years, Brenda. No, Brenda, I'm going to butt in. Pardon me for butting in. Don't mean to be rude. 6 years together. He's a fine man. What exactly are your intentions, my dear?
I knew that was coming.
Gosh.
I knew that was coming.
Mean, are we getting married? Is that what you mean by intentions? I've done that before. I think I'm okay. I think I'm good.
Checked that bucket list item off.
I think I'm good. But yes, am I blushing? I feel like I am. No, we're all good. Celebrating. You'll be the first on the invite list, Rod. How about that? If we get married, I will definitely. You can be my ring bearer.
Thank you.
Do you have the stream called up, Christine?
Is that a short thing?
It kind of sounded like that, but I did not mean it, I swear.
I do have the stream called up, and it looks like people are still logging in. Julie Wyatt, though, Brenda, for you, happy anniversary, Brenda.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. So I shared this on my page. Let me go to that because I had some good comments. People are funny. Let's see. I'll just start at the beginning. Amy Smith says, I'm working all weekend and celebrating my oldest son's 24th birthday on Sunday. Yeah, my daughter's turning 22 on Monday, so we have July babies. Margaret Taylor, good morning to you. Staying home, barbecuing, watching the night sky on the 4th for the lunar eclipse. Rod, is there a lunar eclipse?
Oh, there is. Hold on.
You never mentioned it.
Let me bring up that information because I didn't memorize it. But I have it. So come back to me on that. Okay,
I will. Kristen says brisket and pulled pork in the backyard.
Oh my gosh, guys, I'm getting hungry. I mean, the Drew and You earlier this morning that we ran, he went out and asked people what their fave dishes were. Yeah. After all that, the hot dogs, the burgers, the corn on the cob, and now this brisket makes me hungry.
Absolutely. Let's see. Yeah. Jane Hansen is working outside. I love this. Kent Penter says staying close to home with a fifth.
Oh, okay.
He's going big. He's going big.
Yeah, it looks like James Whitman says on my Facebook, hunker down like the rest of us. Let's see. Rose Portugal saying, I'm enjoying my 3-day weekend, but I miss work also. because work gives them a sense of responsibility. Let's see. Oh, Rob St. Helen going to my sister's for a barbecue.
Nice. We have some other comments that we can pull up. If producer Rob can do that, we can show you what other people are commenting and read a few of those as well. 3, 2, 1.
And? Or we could just keep reading.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, Julie Wyatt also saying that she's going to be riding bikes, stand-up paddleboarding, barbecuing
fun.
steaks. Oh, hey, it's up. Some of our other comments from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, Lynette Hinojosa says we're going to have a small barbecue, just us and the kids, and then the whole block is going to be full of fireworks that night, so it will be great. Yeah, we were reporting up in Clark County that they're seeing a surge of people wanting to do their home fireworks because all the big ones are canceled.
Yeah.
Janice Bowman says staying home to comfort my dog who has already lost her mind due to nightly fireworks the last 3 nights. That is a serious thing. Our dog used to just freak out. We had to give her a little tranquilizer from the vet one year. And then we ended up never leaving her again. We're like, no, we can't do it. We'll just stay in the basement with her. Uh-oh, what happened? We went to black. Hello? Rodney, are you still there?
Hello, I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
can anyone see us?
We okay?
Whoa!
Looks like we're having some technical difficulties, folks.
We don't.
You can say that again.
Yeah. But here,
Okay.
let me see here. On our
All right.
Facebook stream, Rose Portugal
Please.
says, Happy 4th of July. I love grilled corn and grilled vegan burgers. Isn't your daughter vegan, Brenda?
Yep, she is.
Okay.
We do a lot of beast burgers, and they also have those like, hey, there we are, back.
Hi, guys.
Those sausages, Beyond Meat, which is delicious. I love those too. Nick Zeller, that's a blast from the past. He used to be a KGW photographer. He's weighing in on Facebook. He says he is doing absolutely nothing, staying away from people, enjoying social distancing. Hope others do the same. Yeah, let's see.
There's so many comments now. Shelly Ray Russell.
Hey,
just
guys.
Family, go
Let
to the
me,
river. Yeah?
Oh. No, I was going to say, if people are curious about the lunar eclipse tomorrow night, real quick, skies will be mainly clear. The bad news is, and one reason we didn't overly mention it on Sunrise, is that the main event of the moon being covered by the Earth's shadow happens shortly after moonrise, which is 9:03, and the moon's going to be bright and low on the horizon, so we're not really expecting to get much of a show from that. And then by the time the moon gets higher up, the whole thing ends at about 10:52. But if you look to the east to catch the rising moon at 9:03 tomorrow evening, you will be able to see at least partially the moon being covered by the Earth's shadow. Okay, go ahead with our viewer comments.
No, Rod, that's what I was going to say. This morning when I drove into work, the moon was absolutely beautiful, but I didn't know about the lunar eclipse.
Yeah, and for people who might be watching that
tomorrow night.
lunar eclipse, I mean, that's definitely an option. But, a lot of the fireworks, big shows that we're used to, they're all kind of canceled. But that doesn't mean you can't watch any, because I know in Kaiser there is a big drive-in kind of fireworks show that's going to be at the Volcanoes Stadium parking lot. And so you can just watch from the comfort of your own car. In addition to the fireworks show that they're planning, they're also going to have music and a tribute to veterans. But the thing with this is that tickets are limited. So if you're interested, you've got to buy them in advance online on the Volcanoes website. And the deal also is that the gates are going to open at 5 and it's $20 per car to get in. So at least there's something else you can do if you're in the Kaiser area and still want to catch a live fireworks show. Just do it from your car.
So they also have other communities have their own fireworks displays. Do we have that information that we're going to put up now? Okay, so Forest Grove is holding its event at 9:45 at Tom McCall School. And then Lebanon is going to put on a fireworks show at 10 o'clock. It's right near Coleman Memorial Park, although the park itself is going to be closed. And then if you're in the Gorge in the Dalles, it's hosting its annual Fort Dalles display, also at 10 o'clock. The one caveat, all these displays are subject to change, so you might want to check the event pages online before you head out there. Just good advice in general. Okay, I'm getting on to our stream page now. Do you see any more comments? I'm just literally logging into
Let's see,
this.
Connie Miller, usually have a big party on the 4th. This year, just kids and grandkids because we've all been social distancing somewhat together. So that's good. You guys have been kind of self-quarantining all as one. Okay, happy 4th of July from Diane.
Diana's having
yeah.
barbecue lamb.
Ooh, boy, I haven't had lamb in a long
barbecue
time.
lamb.
I love
I've never
it.
had barbecue lamb.
Yeah, me
Yummy.
neither. Barbecue lamb.
How does your dog do, Rod, with all the fireworks? I know our lab, Rose, like I said, she just, I mean, really, it was so sad. She was so freaked out. And then, like, probably for 2 weeks after the 4th of July, she didn't really want to go outside. It was, like, very traumatizing.
2 weeks, wow. Well, you know, I had a lab and then a chow husky mix for 15, 16 years. It didn't bother them at all. I mean, there was zero annoyance. But our golden, Maximus, will be 5 in October, and our golden retriever, he is super sound sensitive, period, which means the 4th of July is just a nightmare. So we will be, you know, keeping all the windows shut down tight tomorrow evening and doing... Honestly, we'll probably end up in our bedroom closet on the floor petting him. Because that's his safe go-to spot when he's really anxious about something. So I should probably clean the closet today so it's not too smelly in there.
Do you give him any
We'll be hanging out.
treats, like anything to calm him down? Like I know some people, you know, Brenda, at one point you mentioned having done a tranquilizer, and then after that you were like, no, we got to stay home.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you give your pets anything to kind of help them calm down.
Well, you know, it's odd, and people, of course, we would always recommend that you check with your individual vet. But we have done that, checked with our vet. We have given some tranquilizers, that type of thing to help settle him down. And for whatever reason, the 2 times we attempted that, it actually had the opposite impact. It made Maximus that much more anxious. So for us, we've just decided there's really nothing we can do. We find that giving him, you know, like a nice steak and maybe a perfectly grilled hamburger tends to ease his pain.
I think that tends to ease a lot of people's and dogs' pain.
You know, that was the thing about when we checked with the vet too before we gave Rose the medication that they prescribed, but she looked drunk. Even with that little pill, she was kind of like, whoa. So
Poor
my
girl.
son, that was his dog. I mean, Rose was just, they were like, you know, thick as fleas. And he just stayed with her. And I was like, I'm not going to do that to her again. I just didn't like seeing her kind of sedated in that way. But yeah, it's a tough holiday for dogs.
Yeah.
It really is. Let's see who else is weighing in here.
Katrina says, my dog hates it. Yeah, I feel like there are probably a lot of dogs that do. I mean, that's interesting, though, that, Rod, you mentioned your other dog didn't care at all, your chow mix.
Darlene Thompson says...
Yeah, they didn't care, and our lab
sorry.
didn't care.
Darlene Thompson on Facebook says going to a friend's
You know, I'm reading...
for a picnic. Go ahead.
No, I was just reading some of the ones too. Someone said, when is it too late to ignite fireworks? Who asked that question? Eric is asking that. Is 12 o'clock midnight too late? I mean, I'm sure a lot of your neighbors would probably think no later than midnight to do that. And it made me think real quick. It made me think real quick of our good friends out in St. Paul, right? They typically would have their rodeo. And when my parents have visited over July 4th weekend in the past, we had gone to that several times, and they have always done in years past an unbelievably large, impressive fireworks show for this small city having a rodeo. I remember just being dumbfounded how wonderful it was, but that's an image that I'll miss this year as well. So a nice July 4th greeting to our friends out in St. Paul.
Absolutely, and growing up in McMinnville, that was one of our favorite things to do. I usually would get to take a friend, and we would go to the St. Paul Rodeo and run around, you know, and then catch up with the Braxtons at some point later in the evening. But yeah, that is a good one. Joshua Surdu on Facebook says the plans for the outdoor 4th of July party, me and one of my friends planned, is all ready and set to go. Best way to celebrate: barbecue, music, appetizers, and we can't forget about the fireworks. You know, Drew did that fun package where he was basically asking everybody what they loved on the barbecue plate and what they hated. And so Todd on my Facebook page is saying that he's deducting a love point for me because I said I hated macaroni salad. I hate all things mayo. So I'm not eating any macaroni salad, no coleslaw, no mayo on the burgers, Christine.
Except Brenda, right? Potential potato salad, like certain specific potato salads, right?
Yes.
Okay, very specific.
I'm not finicky, I swear, about anything else except the mayo. It just drives me crazy. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It looks
Hey,
like
Brenda, did you guys did you see Katrina saying maybe some CBD drops for the dog for fireworks?
Can you
to
give dogs
ease the anxiety,
CBD?
those
I have
CBD drops. I know
seen-
Grayson, my wife had mentioned that checking into that, but then we didn't get around to doing it. But she says, Katrina, she's had great success with that.
Oh,
You know,
interesting.
I want to say last 4th of July, we might have done a story on it because I thought I saw somebody in the studio or in the newsroom with a dog, and they were talking about promoting their CBD dog treats for the express purposes of keeping dogs calm. You know, for the 4th of July. But obviously, you know, as Rod and Brenda mentioned, check with the vet first. But there are, you know, dog treats that are specifically for dogs to calm them down. So
Interesting. Did you guys read Pam Yost
Yeah,
Flores?
Katrina says at most dog stores. Yeah.
Pam says celebrating my birthday on the USA's tomorrow. Camping allowed in
Oh.
every other space at the Kilchis River.
happy birthday. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fun. Did you read Connie Miller's?
I don't think so.
Usually have a big party on the 4th. This year, just kids and grandkids because we've all been social distancing somewhat together. Yeah, Shelley Ray Russell, just be with family, maybe go to the river. You
Okay.
guys are amazing because
Yeah.
that's what they're saying. Keep it local, keep it small, just with the people that you live with. And it sounds like most people are doing
Yeah.
exactly that.
And it's so important, right? Because we're hearing about all of these cases. Like Oregon set another record in the most recent reporting yesterday, and that, I mean, before that, that's, you know, it was a record on Wednesday, and then Washington set a record too for new coronavirus cases, and we're just hearing about more of this type of thing as you know. States start opening up, and now some states like Texas and Florida, they're clamping back down.
Right.
So
Right. Well, whatever you guys do, I hope you have a wonderful, safe weekend. Who's back on Monday? I'm working.
me.
Yeah, everybody's back. Okay. Well, happy 4th of July. Thanks for joining us on the screen. I guess you are joining us on the screen.
That's true.
And the stream. Have a great day. See you soon.
Bye.